Welcome everyone to another episode of live interviews with Mr. Ree and the Bubble Podcast presented by Streetwise Intellect Productions. I appreciate everybody for showing up and showing out and showing the comments. You know, I love you guys for that. Streetwise Intellect Productions is going to be a large entity. So everybody needs to go ahead and be a part of this thing, man. What's going on, my man?
What's poppin', Mr. Reed?
How you doing?
Man, I'll tell you what, I'm feeling alive and fantastic, man. How about you?
Man, I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat, man. I love life. So everybody, this is VillaNoize. My man is a very talented artist. He sent in some music to the podcast when it was a radio show, and nobody even knew about us, man. And my man was just sending in music, and he was so excited to hear his music on the radio station being played on air that he put a post up and everything about it. So I've been waiting on this moment to get him on the platform, and I'm so glad to have him on here. So Villa, why don't you tell him where you're from?
Shit, I'm from planet Earth. That's what I tell people. Like, to be 100% with you, bro. I'm from planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? But I reside in the Bay Area, and that's where I put on for. I love the Bay Area, baby. Come on now.
Absolutely. You know, this is a Bay Area station. So, I mean, what city? I mean, just let them know what city. I'm just trying to let them get a background
I'm in Concord right now.
Okay. My man is out of Concord. How long you been out there? You born and raised?
No. I was actually born in San Diego. I've lived all over like Georgia, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia. But like, you know, I've been out here in the Bay Area, like, you know, like consider the Bay Area home since 2012.
How you like it?
Man, this is home, bro.
You've been. I asked you that question. I asked you that question because you've been everywhere. You named off all those places, right? Okay. So now you over here in the Bay Area. How do you like it over here in the Bay Area?
Bay Area is alive. It's rich in culture. It's the Bay Area. There is nothing like it in the entire, I've like toured all over the United States. I've like lived all over the United States, bro. There's nothing like the Bay Area's energy. This place is truly alive. The area itself has its own energy. Like that's the best way I can put it, man.
Absolutely.
I love the Bay Area. There's no shortage of things to do. There's no shortage of people to meet, you know, and it's weird. Like, you know, you can meet a million people, right? But the ones that you're supposed to link up with, that you'll touch back with them. You'll run into them again. Like, it happens like that.
Yeah, I mean, the Bay Area is tiny when you look at it all in a whole. From the couple of songs that you sent me, right? Mm-hmm. And you sent me a couple of them, guy. He sent me a couple of them. And from the songs that you sent me, I get a political vibe, but I also get the vibe of life in the struggle. So where do you draw the energy behind your lyrics, man?
So the first one I sent you was Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
That one, like, I'm normally not a political person. In fact, I absolutely abhor politics. However, I understand it's a necessary evil. Like, that's the best way I can put it. You know what I'm saying? You put, like, it's a job. It's a job just like any other. Just like, you know, like there's cops that have to do their jobs. I fucking hate the police too. But you know what? They're still out there. They're still needed in some spots. You know what I'm saying? Some people still need them. Like, and like the thing is like I saw some shit that I didn't like. I'm over here looking at, you know, I'm looking at this fucking bullshit war that's been started. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sitting here. It made my blood boil. You know what I'm saying? I sat there and got so upset. I was like, bro, like, why are you gonna sit there and start shit with the country like that, bro? Like, that your country's already big enough. It don't need to sit there and start no shit with Ukraine, bro. What the actual right? So I'm sitting here upset about it. And you know, if something bothers me for too long, you know what I'm saying, I let shit boil down for like a day. And if I feel a certain type of way after a certain while, I'm gonna make some music about it. You can ask a bunch of my exes about that. I'll make music about them too.
So wait. So you're not political, right?
No.
So I'm gonna get back to this point. I'm gonna get back to this point of me calling you political in my post. But I'm gonna get back to that point. But you just made a good point that you just heard something of a current affair and you just went out and made a song about it, right? People need to understand that music is about feeling, first off. If you don't feel it, it's not gonna come off right. So when you sent me Vladimir puking, I was feeling it. I mean, it was a different approach, and then I was like, okay, my man really trying to say something here. So let me try to put it in. But then you sent me another song that we're gonna get into in a minute that was also touching on a little political stuff. But you know, that's where
More
I
on our
got
home
the
turf, though. That was more
right.
on our
That's
home turf.
where I got the life and the struggle from. Because that man, I mean, your music diversity is dope. The man is fire. The man is fire. So, all right, we're gonna touch on that. So, tell us what House of Noise is.
House of Noise Entertainment. It is a, okay, so let me tell you the motto, okay?
Yeah.
This is our mission statement. House of Noise is about making art, making moves, and making a difference by doing it different. That's what House of Noise is.
How you doing it different?
Well, because, check, I'll tell you what. When you see me knocking at your door saying, excuse me, you know, you look familiar, Mr. Reed. How you doing today? Let me tell you about House of Noise Entertainment. When's the last time you seen your boy door knocking? When you seen somebody door knocking for music? When you seen somebody door knocking for entertainment? Sitting there trying to put good shit out there, trying to put a real message out there, trying to put real artists in the street. When's the last time you saw that?
I haven't seen it.
Was still pushing CDs.
Yeah. I mean, that's dope. That's dope. That's what I want you to touch on. So the House of Noise, I mean, you was giving shows, right? When you had sent me the music, Vladimir Pukin, you started giving shows, right?
Well, yep.
How was that going? Tell us about that.
So the next one, I'm actually waiting to hear back from the venue guy, like literally today/tomorrow. I'm waiting to hear back on the calendar availability. The next one I'm going to be doing is, I'm hoping to do it March 18th. If brother doesn't get back to me on time, I might have to push it back a little bit. But the next event's going to be the VillaNoize Grill and Chills. Small batch, high quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to a show, you're like, okay, I bet I went to a show, I saw some dope artists, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple of drinks, met some people, whatever. Cool, that was cool. Good times, right? Nah, that's not enough for me. The next one I want you to come to, which you come to, you got a table at the show, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I got to have one. It's good.
So the next show is going to be, quality. It's basically, you're going to get there, right? You're going to have dinner, entertainment, and like it's going to be you're going to have a full formal meal while enjoying your show. And the music is not going to be like, 15, 20 different artists. No. Small batch, high quality. You're going to remember this show for the rest of your life. That is my goal.
So basically the House of Noise, House of Noise Entertainment is basically like putting on venues, putting on shows and stuff like that. Is that what you're doing?
Oh, we do more than that, my friend. We make beats.
Yeah, I want to get into it.
We make beats, make videos,
We
promote, throw shows, we make content of all types. We touch base with a bunch of different people. We have we actually have graphic artists, you know what I'm saying? We do like anything that is entertainment related. I'm talking like to the point where like even at our last show, you know what I'm saying, at House of Noise 3.5, we had comedians there. You know what I'm saying? We really embellish, the true aspect of what art is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're an entertainment label, as in like, we're here to entertain in all forms of in whichever way that may come. We're on our way. We're growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that, man. I see it. That's why I wanted to get you on here. I'm like, man, my man is moving, and he's really like doing it at a down to earth type of level. You know what I mean? It's not gimmicky. And that's what I like about you, bro. That's what, and I was like, man, my dude is really.
That's actually my most recent client right there. On the Go Rich. I've been doing some, I was doing some mixes for him and some cover art too.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about the guy that just popped up here? Okay.
Yeah, on the Go Rich. Yeah.
So look, I noticed one post that it looked like you was giving a concert like in your backyard or somewhere like that. Was that what that was?
Okay. So no.
It was dope.
I do a lot of stuff here.
It was dope. It was dope. I want to let everybody know it was dope. You know what I mean? But I want to bring it up because this is hustling. This is hustling in the music industry. You know what I mean? So go ahead and talk about that, man.
So yeah, no, like the backyard shows. Okay, so like no, we don't have any backyard shows. I've done a couple like their backyard style. In a sense,
right.
Like, when you go to somebody's house, you're like, okay, it's about to be a party. It's a house party. You know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe than when you're sitting there, in a formal setting with a venue and shit like that. You're over here like, oh, I can't really be myself. I can't really like, you know, loosen up. I can't, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't give people that home feeling that, you know, that like a house party that gives, you know what I'm saying? My boy, you see big, there you go. But yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that, you know, when you go somewhere that you're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Nothing sucks worse than going out and being uncomfortable where you're at. You're like, man, if I felt like this, I should have just stayed home. So I want you to feel, I want people who sit there and who have, like, you know, for me, I have social anxiety like a motherfucker.
I've seen those posts. Man, I've seen those posts.
It tears me apart, man. To the point where like half the time, sometimes I can't even breathe, bro. It feels like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like, and I know I get that way, especially it gets even worse when I'm out, you know, out and about, you know, at somebody else's show, and I'm like, okay, I'm just kind of standing here enjoying the show. You're like, yeah, good music like that, but like I'm over here feeling like I need to get the hell out of the freaking area. I and you know what I'm saying? I don't like that feeling. So what I try to do is I try to, you know, create an environment for people to be able to come enjoy live music and feel like, okay, you know what? I'm cool. I'm cool here. I'm cool. It's gonna be all right. My anxiety is high, you know what I'm saying?
So that's dope as hell, bro. So the setting that I saw, it wasn't like it was a backyard style. It was more so you were trying to create that venue of people trying to be comfortable where they're at while enjoying the music. Because y'all was rocking it. I'm talking about professional speakers on there, and I saw it. I was looking at it. I was like, okay, my man doing his thing. My man doing his thing, and I liked it. So that's what House of Noise is about then, basically, right?
House of Noise about making art, making moves, and making a difference by doing it different.
There you go. There you go. All right, so let's move on to the next question here. I had noticed a pause between your submissions of music to me, man. It was a long amount of time between Vladimir Pukin and Early Mornings. Mm-hmm. So I thought it was me for a minute. You know what I mean? Could you explain to me? You know, I'm starting to see that it's not, but could you explain to me what happened between that time before, you know what I mean? Why you getting onto it now? Real tough.
All right. So when I first made that song, Vladimir Pukin, right? Yeah. That song was, in my opinion, a time sensitive drop. It had to be dropped within the time frame, you know what I'm saying? Like when that war like first started off and people were like, and everybody was on the, you know, yeah, pray for Ukraine, which by the way, I'm still on that. I'm still praying for Ukraine. They still need that help. They still getting squashed, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, you know, but like thankfully, you know, there's world leaders that are sitting there helping out. My point is like it was a time sensitive, you know, drop. I dropped that and I saw that you were doing it, you know, you were popping up ready to make some moves. I'm like, bet. Let me work with them. Let me show them like, you know, that I know what I'm about, that I support the you know, the up and coming, that I'm about that, you know what I'm saying? I'm about that hustler life. Yeah. So I sent that to you and I wanted to make sure that, you know, you got that to let you know who I am first. Now the space in between, my friend, I have been busy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay. Between, you know, music videos, I'm a studio engineer, so I record artists, mix and master the music and everything as well. You know what I'm saying? So between doing that, and that's actually my breadwinner. That's how I pay my bills. You feel me?
Okay.
So,
yeah, we're gonna get into
doing that.
We're gonna get into that a little later. Yeah, go ahead, go. No, I'm saying go ahead.
Oh my gosh. No, like I'm sorry. I just saw my boy Serp in there. He sat there talking about, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, shout out Serp. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. But yeah, no, so the time in between, I'm sitting here, I've got a big plan, a really big plan.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that when I start moving this plan, that there are no stops. There are no breaks. That you won't have that break in between. When's that next Villa song going to hit me? You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that when I come correct. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. These are not the people that are sitting there helping me, putting me on like you, sitting there supporting local music, really pushing, you know, good stuff. I want to make sure that when you sit there and you know, you're representing me, putting my music out there, that you look good because of it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. So I want to sit there and, like I said, it's more about, you know, making sure that when I come correct. That's year, what's up. No stops, baby. No stops.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you on that one. So speaking on that, right? Mm-hmm. So what can we as supporters, right, mm-hmm. of you expect from you in 2023?
A lot of music. I mean, like probably the most music I've ever dropped in 1 year. I'm looking at upwards of like 50 plus, like between 50 to 75 songs realistically, and quite possibly more.
How many, you gonna break them down into separate, like, little projects, or are they gonna be big projects?
A mix of both. I've got some what's called excuse me, collaboration and feature projects for, like, for instance, I've got the one that's dropping Valentine's Day with my boy Amadeus. He and I got a little 3-song, you know, joint called Cycle of Sickness. Got a little R&B, love, you know, Valentine's, cool, chill joint. I've got actually with Serpa, I've got a little like positive energy, you know, like happy vibe mixtape. I've got some songs with little hits that I've been working on. Shout out Red Eyes Recording in Studios, by the way. That's my big studio that I go to. And then I've got a mixtape with my boy Senna that we've been working on. It's money related, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I've got those like small projects, right? And then I got the big project called Drugs, which is an acronym for Doing Right Under God's Supervision. And then okay. And that's all pop punk vocals over like Juice WRLD type beats, that kind of stuff. Like that joint I just dropped, that little teaser, Wishes Are for Birthdays, Not Bad Days, that style. So I got that whole album, plus I got a whole VillaNoize and Chill mixtape that I'm about to be dropping some here. We're gonna be piecing out.
I heard you mention Amadeus. Why hasn't he sent me any more music? Okay, that's what I want to. Okay, now that you can tell him, okay, he's asking where the music at. You know what I mean? Because he sent me that.
I'll be like, hey, Mr. Ree asked where the music at, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let him know.
I mean, I'll ask you that to let you ask him that, but also let people know that.
No, absolutely.
But let people know that I'm on my stuff, man. I'm on my stuff. I'm over here listening to everything. I remember everything that's been sent to me. I remember every artist. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to remember y'all cities.
Cheers.
Right on. But oh, that's dope, man. So you got a lot of projects coming out. So we as supporters, we need to just keep looking out for VillaNoize and House of Noise coming out with so many projects right now. Collaborations, everything.
If you're not checking my Instagram at least 2 to 3 times a week, then you're missing something. Guaranteed. At least
there you go.
2 to 3 times a week, check it.
There you
go. I'm not posting every day, I'm posting every other day.
Let me get into a couple more questions. Let me ask you this. Now I noticed that me as myself, I'm doing this as an independent artist, and sometimes you get on that one-track mind of, okay, I reached a certain point where I'm good. I don't really need anybody else's help. I'm not looking for that anymore. Are you looking to get signed, or are you trying to stay on the independent track?
I'll tell you what. I'm not sitting here gonna put like I'm open to whatever the future holds. I'm not gonna sit there and make a decision based off of a past point. I'm gonna let when that time comes, when that time comes, yeah, I'll sit there and I'll consider it. You know, if the money's right in front of me, the contract terms are looking beautiful, then of course I'm gonna sit there and talk. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's gonna build me up. That's gonna be a stepping stone to where after that contract, after I fulfill that contract, because usually they want like an album or a song, however much stuff. I've got it vaulted, bro. So whenever they sit there and like, yo, what's up with this? I'll be like, yeah, it's cool, bro. Like, let me hear what your numbers are. Let me hear what your terms and conditions are. You know what I'm saying? And if the money's right and the contract's tight, I'm in. If not,
I'm keeping moving. Yeah, no, I mean, I want people to. I need people to hear that. That's why I asked that question to everybody, because I see how you moving, and the way you answer that is perfectly. It's like, yeah, you moving the way you moving, but you're not exactly tuning out that aspect of the industry. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people need to hear that. It's not like, oh, I'm independent, I'm strictly independent, and this is the way I'm gonna do it. No, you're starting to put blinders on, and it's not a good thing to do, guys.
No, it's like this guy. When you're an artist, right? You're coming up as an artist, like, yeah, of course you're thirsty, you're hungry, you want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like usually when you first these like at least when like 10 years ago, before independent artists like really had the power that they do now. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, if you can get that, if you can get to where you want to be as an independent artist, you have the resources, you have the tools, do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't necessarily shut out a label's work because it's a label. You're not selling out. You're sitting there and doing business. At the end of the day, this is an entertainment business. There's no biz like showbiz, right? It's business. So you got to make sure that you're thinking on your business brain. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Your artist brain is a lot of times emotional. It's reactional. It's, it's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of artists made from. But like when you're sitting there thinking with your business brain, you're like, hold up, how can I make this move benefit me and my team around me? Come on, bro.
I mean, that's where you start. That's where you start thinking ahead, right? And that's where you start having that business mind. When you start thinking ahead like that, man, that's dope as hell. That's dope as hell. So, what is it that as far as like a message that you're trying to put out, as far as VillaNoize, man? What is it? What is it that inspires VillaNoize to get up and do this? What you're doing right now? Because you're doing a whole lot, and I commend you on that. So what is it that gets you up every day and like, okay, I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna do this, and people are gonna know VillaNoize.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know how to not. I really don't know how to stop, bro. Like I almost quit music one time, bro, and like literally, I swear to God on everything I love, the very next day, my boy Lil Six hit me up. He's like, bro, what are you talking about? You ain't nah, bro. You ain't quitting. He's like,
Right.
come on, bro. Come on over. We're gonna come over to the studio. We're gonna do something. And like after that, bro, I was like, dude, what was I thinking? I can't quit. I can't even stop listening to music. I go 2 days, 3 days without hearing a song. I start getting irritated. You know what I'm saying? So like, to where if life is like that, if I can't have life without music, then what am I doing? Where am I working else? I'm sorry. I could live life, not, going to the grocery store or, I don't know. My point is, what I'm saying, this is where I'm supposed to be at. And what gets me up and what keeps me motivated, what's my fuel, my fire, people like you, people like my boy Surfa, fucking On The Go Rich, Bree, fucking all the people who sit there and come in here, sushi, fuck it, look, bro, I'm saying all the people who sit there and really show love, the people who sit there and like, yo, Villa, when's that next song? Yo, Villa, come through. Yo, Villa, what's up? I hear Yo, Villa all the time. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because Yo, Villa means like, yo, artist. Yo, artist, what are you doing? That's what I mean.
Exactly. Where's it at? I'm looking for it. Where the new shit at? You know what I mean? I hear you. I hear you on that. That's dope, man. Man, that's about all the time that I have. And as far as the questions, man, that I have, do you have anything that you want to add as far as like questions for me?
Hey, bro, look, I'm gonna say this, bro. You sit there and call me a hustler, bro. You must be looking in the mirror, dog. Your ass fucking hustles day in, day out. I see you, bro. You really are like and it's like not just a fucking. You don't treat this like a hobby. You don't treat this like, oh yeah, I'm a rap. No, you treat this like, yo, I'm a part of this music movement. I'm a part of this music movement, and I'm helping people sit there and make this wave. Because at the end of the day, bro, what I do doesn't make a shit worth of difference if I don't have people like you sitting there, sporting and be like, yo, check it. Here's a real artist. Here's some real shit. Here's some real music. There's not people out there like who are sitting there posting daily like that. Sitting there and be like, yo, Streetwise Intellect, bro. Fucking shout out that, bro. Shout out your determination. Thank you, bro. Like, real talk, man. And like, also, I want to shout out House of Noise, everybody in it, everybody who fucks with it. I want to shout out my boy Surfer. He's always been a fucking real one. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there showing love all the time. Fucking Bree, Spice Catalyst, bro. I want to shout out like all y'all, bro. Like anybody who sits there and sees this. Shout out to everybody who sits there and likes my shit, supports my shit. Even if you don't talk to me, you sitting there showing some kind of love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, and shout out Strange Music, because that's eventually the one label that I would sign to, because that's a roster that I fit in.
Say the name again. Say the name of the label again.
Strange.
Okay. Go ahead and put it out there. We're gonna tag their. I'm gonna tag their ass.
Hey, please do. Hey, tag Travis. Tag Travis. He's the what I'm saying, he's the CEO, fucking man, big guy in the office type shit. And he fucking I want to make sure he gets a shout out.
Well, that's what's up.
Right,
that's what's up, man.
Hey.
Well, I gotta conclude now, but man, I'm really like pleased to speak to you finally, somewhat face to face, man, because you have been a major pillar and supporter to this platform, dude, and I appreciate you. I just want to tell you that I appreciate you so much that I'm gonna keep pushing your music. I'm gonna keep pushing whatever it is you pushing out there, because we are on the same path and we're doing it at the same method. So I appreciate you, man. I'm encouraging you. I'm behind you. And then you're going to gain a whole lot more supporters from this live cast, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, man.
So,
I look forward to
man,
sharing it, bro. Hey, I'm going to send you some music, too. I got you, bro. Some new shit.
yeah, keep sending it. That was going to be my next thing. Keep sending it. So you guys, y'all have, I'm going to do my little conclusion thing, and I'm going to clip us all off.
Right,
Y'all have to go check out all the latest episodes of this year. I mean, I put out like 5 or 6 episodes for season 2, and my man is in like 50% of them. So y'all need to go check him out. VillaNoize, he got House of Noise going on. He's always doing what I'm doing. He's trying to put people on that's really real about the struggle, really real in trying to make some music that makes a difference. So that's what this network is about. And I appreciate everybody out here for supporting it. Man, we got through another week of interviews, guys, and I'm glad we ended with VillaNoize because this is like one of the best ones this week. And I'm so appreciative of it, appreciative of my man. So everybody, go check him out. Check out the Bubble Podcast. Villa, appreciate you, brother.
All right,
until the next time we speak.
Appreciate
all right, yeah. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all.
Thank you, everybody that is starting to support the merch. You're at least going over there and checking it out, and I love you guys for that. Thank you. Thank you, artists, for coming up and just showing out, man. Just showing all your talents and giving me the music, man. I love you guys for that.